Hi, today we will talk about and demonstrate resonant voice therapy, or RVT. This is a technique that helps you sound clear and strong while using less effort in your voice. RVT is designed for voices that feel tense or tight, strained, rough, or easily fatigued. The goal is to shift the vibration forward into the nose, lips, face, and cheeks. When your vibration is forward, your vocal folds can come together lightly and efficiently, which helps you produce a stronger sound without pushing or tensing your voice. Before we begin, I want to cover some evidence-based studies that support RVT as a practice in voice therapy. First, a classic randomized study by Verdolini-Marston and colleagues in 1995, which was published in the Journal of Voice, showed that resonant voice therapy improved outcomes for adults with laryngeal nodules. Secondly, a 2017 systematic review by Yu and colleagues, also in the Journal of Voice, concluded that RVT improves vocal quality and efficiency for adults with dysphonia. These citations will be included below. So, who is RVT best suited for as clients? RVT is especially helpful for several types of adult clients with voice disorders. First, adults with muscle tension dysphonia. Because RVT reduces the squeezing or extra tension in the throat and helps that voice work more freely, adults with muscle tension dysphonia are great candidates for this strategy. Next, professional voice users. These are teachers, singers, actors who use their voice on a daily basis for long periods of time. Because RVT helps reduce laryngeal strain and improves efficiency, this allows them to use their voices for long periods of time without fatiguing or wearing out. Lastly, adults with presbylarynx or mild hypofunction, meaning that the vocal folds don't close all the way. Because resonant voice encourages gentle, efficient closure and can reduce breathiness and vocal effort, these adults are great candidates for this strategy as well. Now let's talk briefly about what's actually happening in the body when we practice RVT. First, respiration is the key to everything. When we use easy, steady airflow from the lungs during resonant voice therapy, we think of it as gently powering our sound instead of muscling through our voice. Next, phonation. This is the actual vibration of our vocal folds. RVT helps the vocal folds come together with just enough contact, not too hard where we would see tension or damage, but not too soft where we would see breathiness in our vocal sound. This reduces the risk of irritation or phonotrauma. Lastly, resonance. This is how we actually make those sounds with each muscle and structure in our vocal tract. By moving the vibration forward into the face, we take the pressure off of the throat and let the sound bounce or ring in the cavities that naturally amplify it. This forward resonance is what gives the voice that easy, buzzy, vibrant quality. In simple and other terms, RVT teaches your body to let your voice ring or bounce in the front of your face instead of getting stuck in your throat. When the vibration is forward, you get more sound with less effort. Your throat might be looser or more relaxed, and you're able to speak or sing for longer without tiring out. Now we will demonstrate this strategy with a teacher named Mandy.
Hi, my name is Mandy, and I'm a teacher, and I'm seeking voice therapy because my voice has been feeling hoarse, just tense all around here in my throat region, and I would like some help.
So Mandy is here seeking voice therapy to address what it seems like to be some strain going on, some overall, a lot of increase in vocal effort. Because she is a teacher, she often uses her voice all day, sometimes maybe yelling or screaming over kids, having to project. And so she has a diagnosis of muscle tension dysphonia. So today we're going to be working on a technique called resonant voice therapy, or you might hear me call it RVT for short.
Okay.
So basically it promotes more forward focused resonance. So instead of, I guess, the vibration of your voice coming from more your throat, you're going to feel more of the vibration on your lips. Okay. So it helps with reduced strain and reduced vocal effort, so you're not pushing out sound like this to talk.
Oh yeah.
It'll be more focused in the front of your mouth. Okay?
Yeah.
Any questions?
Wow. I really needed to do this because I'm always pushing with my vocal cords and it always feels tight. So
Perfect.
I'd love to learn.
Okay, great. First, to start off, I want you to try humming, almost like as if you're agreeing with someone, like You try. Where are you feeling vibration?
I felt it in my nose.
Okay.
And in my lips.
Okay, great. Yeah,
My tongue.
that's exactly where you want to feel it. As long as it's more focused here and less like kind of back here, like
Yeah.
It should feel like nice and tingly almost right here.
Like that.
Okay, so let's try it now with like a Great. How was that?
That felt good. I felt it in my vocal cords in the beginning, but then I felt it also towards my lips towards the end.
Awesome. That's exactly what we want. So I want to move into this kind of diagram here as a visual to help you add some vowels after our sound. And that way, after that, we can move into words and sentences. Because the goal is for you to be able to use this in functional communication and focusing on that resonance without feeling any strain.
Okay.
So let's start here, and I want you to keep it as forward as possible, and we'll go to the ma first.
Ma.
Good. And something that I kind of do that helps me is if I need to, like taking my finger and starting here and like pushing out. So I'll go may.
May. I like that.
Yeah, good. And that kind of just has you holding the sound here and pushing it out without bringing it back down in here. Okay, now let's try me.
Me.
Good. And then mo.
Mo.
Alright, and then last one. Moo.
Moo.
Good. Awesome. I want to try putting it into words.
Okay.
So, like first we could do mom and keeping this sound. So I'll model it once and then I'll have you try it.
Okay.
So we could do mom.
Mom.
Okay. Are you still feeling the vibration in your lips and your nose?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Let's try Monday.
Monday.
Good. That sounded really forward. That sounded good.
Thank you.
We've done syllables. So we got the mom, may, which you did really well with.
Thank you.
And we did words, phrases, and now I want to move into sentences with keeping in mind the goal of forward focused resonance, kind of easy phonation, reduced tension, and eventually moving away from that robotic kind of sound that we've been working on. And so I want to try these 3 sentences, and then the last one I want us to do forward focused resonance but less robotic. So I'll model the first one and then I'll have you try the last 2.
Sounds good.
Mom made muffins on Monday in March.
You made it number 1?
Yep.
Okay. Mom made muffins on Monday in March.
Good. How was that?
That felt good. I think in the beginning I forgot to do the forward resonance, but towards Monday I remembered.
Good. So I'm going to give you these 3 sentences and 2 more on a piece of paper to practice at home. And I want you to practice them and then think about how you're feeling. Did you notice any moments where your resonance wasn't as forward, where the vibration wasn't so much here, but more so down here?
Okay.
And we'll talk about it next week.